In last week's video we started our vacation on the island of Corfu in Greece. Our accommodation is situated in a paradise garden away from people, which we love of course. Ta-da! There is even a private beach, just for us. We visited the main town of Corfu and enjoyed walking in the narrow streets and squares. Today we are planning to go to the southern side of the island, which is closer to our little house, and see what we discover there. But let us have our breakfast first. Some kind of pancakes with tahini and jam. It was quite yummy and we were enjoying the outdoors. It was so nice sitting in the sun. That is, until some wasps appeared and started to be very annoying. Oh well, time to take cover.
Look at this big olive tree.
You are so tiny.
My hands are almost touching.
Totally. There are olive groves everywhere around here, and it's so different to us because olives don't grow in the Czech Republic. This is different climate. And this one, I think, is the oldest one or maybe the biggest one. It was adopted in 2019 by the World Olive Center for Health to honor the health protecting properties of the olive oil of the Lianolia Corfu variety.
Wow, your Greek is so good.
I wanna be in between all the olive trees. I like the trees because they look so old, all of them, even when they are not. They are so curvy and everything with holes and I don't know what. I like it here. I can imagine Greek gods sitting here and sipping wine and I don't know, talking about nothing.
So that's why you feel like you belong here.
Yes, of course. Look at all the olives. They are not ripe yet, but let me taste. Ugh.
Delicious?
Oh my god! Wow, so bad. It's so bitter and like it tastes toxic.
Yum.
Ugh.
Food for gods and kings.
Ugh. But this is what I expected. I just wanted to show you guys. I already tasted it, I don't know, a few years ago somewhere because I want to taste everything and I was like, yay, olives! That would be wonderful. But no, it isn't, of course, when it isn't ripe. And I think you need to like ferment them or do something with them so they taste like we are used to. You don't pick them directly from the tree into your mouth. That's not how it's done.
I never liked olives.
Yeah, that's Tommy. It's very windy, so it's not the best, but we are at the spot where we are supposed to be. These are sand dunes and they are quite popular. There are people, there is a parking lot where we left our car and our shoes because there is sand everywhere. We will be walking there somewhere in the distance. Hopefully you can hear me because this wind is not the best. And if you are a tourist, you can rent a sunbed and just lie here by the sea.
As you probably guessed, that's not what we are going to do.
Yes, it's not. We knew the weather will be windy today, so it's all according to plan. It's just not very pleasant.
That's why we came to sand dunes, because we thought flying sand would be very pleasant.
Yes, we need to experience the force of the wind and how the sand dunes are created. So this is a must. sand. I was like, let's go on this hill. It's like a few meters from the beach and I'm out of breath. It's not easy. The sand is quite warm here.
Yeah. Probably a not windy spot.
Yeah. Look, maybe a message in a bottle. No, nothing there. It's quite dirty here. It's a beach day for, I don't know, a few hours maybe, honey?
All day, I believe.
All day. No, I think we still have other places to see.
But also with the beach.
Okay. How is the water?
It's warmer than outside actually.
Oh yeah. With the wind and everything.
Yeah, now I'm cold on the wind.
That won't last long, don't you worry.
Yeah, I'm sure. The sun is high up, no cloud in the sky. It's pretty.
Yeah. I feel like in Baywatch. I love sandy beaches. It's great because you can run, you can do anything. Okay, I've had enough. Now it's time to sit and enjoy the sunshine.
Okay, let's do that.
But guys, my honeybee forgot to pack towels, so there is nothing to lay on.
Because for some reason Peter is not responsible for packing anything. So he automatically assumed that I packed everything he wanted.
Yes, because I am king. I like sandy beaches, but not when it's too windy.
Yeah.
Sun is blowing into our eyes and we have sand everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but nothing can stop us, so we are enjoying it regardless.
Yeah, there will be no rain on our parades.
Yeah, no rain inside anywhere. I think in a few minutes we will go and we will find other pretty places.
With more sand.
With more sand, maybe. We'll see. It seems this beach is clothing optional.
At least based on the ding-dongs we've seen.
Yeah, and it wasn't a terrible view. There was a small peak from my side.
There was.
Yes. And it's quite normal on beaches like this. When it's spread out, it doesn't really matter if you have your swimwear on or off.
Yeah.
We are now leaving and we are going elsewhere.
Yes.
And it's not even that full because we are in the middle of September and the season is slowly coming to an end. So it's better here than in summer, right?
Totally. That's why we always go in September.
Yeah. Look at this, a Christmas tree. No, it's very interesting. Stone ornaments.
So cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun. So we can have our croissants here under this tree.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, totally. We are at an interesting spot between the sea, and here we have a lake. A Coricionan lake, or what was the name?
Something like that. Something Greek.
Lake Coricion. And there are flamingos there. The little white dots. Probably you can't see them, but they are there. And the lake is so long. You can see it goes far away.
Forever.
Forever. Yes. So I like this spot. It's very interesting. Mountain to see if there are views from there. There should be, so wish us luck that we find something interesting.
Well, let's go. That looks pretty high up, doesn't it?
It does. We have a lot of hiking ahead of us.
Yeah.
Guys, look at the views. They are quite majestic. We can see the Ionian Sea, right?
Yes, that one.
Ionian, which is a smaller part of the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and it's here between Greece and Italy, I think. I hope so. And down there, somewhere, should be our accommodation.
Oh, maybe we can spot it from here.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but we are down there somewhere. Now we are up here, but in an hour or so, because we are very fast, we'll be down there.
Magic.
And we made it to this point in 45 minutes, which is quite fast because according to the map and reviews, it should have been longer. So I am happy with our results and we can enjoy this.
Well done, us.
Yes. Woo!
And behind me is the lake where we were just a few moments ago. We
Yes.
were walking there between the sea and the lake.
Yeah, it's very well visible. Let me come closer by 2 meters and guys, you can now see it totally clearly. Wow, I like it. It's a very long lake.
Guys, the views here are amazing. I can't get enough.
I like these views better, honey.
Really? Why? Oh yeah, that's why.
They are so majestic. It's so vast, the landscape. I really like it. Views, you know guys, I love views. So this is great for me.
Not bad for such a small island.
Yeah, it is. There should be a monastery here.
Maybe there was.
I don't think this is it. Ooh, it's very heavy. Heavy monastery. No, we have to find it. It should be here somewhere.
Okay, maybe a little bit farther. Okay, so the very last view, I'm sure.
Where is the monastery?
The best one view.
Wow, views are better than a monastery.
Yeah.
Wow, honey.
It's very windy.
Be careful, but I wanted to say that you look very majestic there. Yeah, with the views. Pretty. Huh? It looks like the monastery is closed.
Forever. Looks a bit better from this side,
It does.
but still closed.
The gate is pretty, I guess. But the monastery, quite underwhelming.
Yeah, it's a big letdown.
Yeah, but I think this was expected, because otherwise there would be a lot of people here.
Yeah, and we came here for the views, not for the monastery. It was
Yes.
just supposed to be a nice bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the bonus. We can have bonus ribbons, and let's head down. Finally at the restaurant. After a long day, I'm looking forward to this.
Me too.
But it's taking them quite a long time. What's taking them so long? I'm hungry. Oh my god. Hello? Waiter?
Sorry, kind sir, here's your dinner. Enjoy.
Finally.
Please don't fire me. There's something I like about this restaurant for introverts, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Guys, we are having a traditional Greek meal here. This is moussaka, and we love it. There are layers of potatoes and eggplant and ground meat, I think ground beef, maybe some tomato sauce or something, and on top of it is a layer that is called bechamel. And that's usually made of milk and I don't know what. But we also have a vegan version here because we like to try everything, and this is totally bonus points again for eating healthy. So a smaller piece of vegan moussaka.
We bought 3 portions between us because one for each is not enough for us.
Yeah, exactly. And we love moussaka. We used to prepare moussaka at home, but that was Bulgarian moussaka. There are more types, so the Bulgarian one doesn't have eggplant in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one does, so
Maybe more potatoes.
yeah, probably. So let's eat and let's enjoy this. Make sure to tune in next time, because we will go to the most beautiful parts of Corfu. The turquoise water is so beautiful and gorgeous. Oh, such a nice spot. We will see some dramatic landscapes, and because we are always late, there will also be a bit of fear walking through a forest after dark. So see you guys then, bye!